kill the 12 star fairies.
About Gyeonggijeon. Jeonju, which has the scent of the old times, are the birthplace of Jeonju-ri, which is the surname of kings of Joseon, and was regarded as the important district. People of Joseon always honored their ancestors and sought meaning in it. There was nothing different for the royal family. The Gyeonggijeon is where those traits remain. It is a heritage located at the entrance of Jeonju Hanok Village and is designated as treasure number 1578. It is divided into two parts, the part that keeps the portrait of the Taejo and the other area which was for the ancestors of the Jeonju-ri family. Gyeonggijeon was first built with the name Yongjeon to enshrine the portrait of the Taejo. It was renamed as it is at the 24th year of Sejong, was destroyed during the Jeonju Japanese invasion, and rebuilt at the 6th year of Gwanghae-gun. It is the Hamabi standing at the entrance. Everyone who reaches here should climb down off their horses, and it is written on the monument that the entry of outsiders is prohibited. It shows that the Gyeonggijeon was quite a sacred place. It is the Waesanmun, the entrance to the Gyeonggijeon. It was composed with the Sanmun, like the Jongmyo, and the royal tomb, and it is moderately gorgeous. The middle gate is for the ghost, and was forbidden to the living. The roof seems a little bit big for the pillars and the gate, but overall it looks stable. It looks neat from a distance, but when you look near, there are fancy decoration on tribal parts like the dancheong on the eaves. This is the Hongsalmun, which is the actual entrance located behind the Waesanmun. Hongsalmun has a meaning to protect the sacred place. The red color represents the defeat of the demons, and the arrows on the top is used to attack the bad luck. It is the Shinlo, which starts from the Waesanmun. It means the road for the ghost, but since it isn't composed of 3 pathways like the Jongmyo, the living human beings also use the road. Beside it, the incense burner for the ritual holder to pass is prepared. Nesanmun is the entrance to the Jeonjeon. It was located straightly with the Gyeonggijeon, and it is built similarly with the Waesanmun, but in a slight different style. Stability was important in the Waesanmun, while the sacredness was emphasized in Nesanmun. The elegant eaves have power to make one's head bow. This is the Jeonjeon of the Gyeonggijeon. It is a sacred place surrounded by the corridors where the portrait of the Taejo is kept. The portrait is in the most interior space, which is connected to the Shinlo at the front. There are also portraits of some other kings in the Gyeonggijeon. At the right corridor, there is a palanquin which were used by the management officials along with the portraits of the Sejong, Jeonju, and Gojong. At the left side are the portraits of the Yeongju, Cheoljong, and Sunjong, the last king of Joseon dynasty. It isn't decorated much, and does not have a special facility, but it has a solemn feeling just by the presence of the portraits of the kings. It is a portrait of the Taejo Iseongge. It is a portrait of a great historical and cultural importance, enough to be designated as a treasure. It depicts the entire body of the king sitting on the chair. The portrait of the Taejo is considered special and was kept in many places, but the only one that remains is the one in the Gyeonggijeon. It is drawn again in 9th year of Gojong, during the renovation of the Gyeonggijeon, based on the old original version. It resembles the portrait of the Taejo of the Myeong dynasty and has a drop of the late Goryeo style. Founding a nation is definitely not an easy task. If it succeeds, one becomes a hero, but if it fails, one becomes a traitor. It is gamble of a lifetime that not only oneself, but the future of one's family should be put on. Iseongge succeeded in the gambling and became the king. Would he have any idea that his portrait is kept over 600 years and was held sacred? Life is unexpected and bizarre. This is the Jeonju Sago, which is one of the 4 major historical libraries of the early Joseon dynasty. It is where the Shillok, history book, was kept, and it was the only library that kept its belongings safe during the Imjinweran. The Shilloks and data preserved in here became an important materials to study the history of Joseon, thus became the UNESCO heritage. The building itself was destroyed during the Imjinweran, and the present building was rebuilt in 1991. This is the Jogyeongmyo, which is the other area. It is located at the northern side of the Jeonju and keeps the tablets of the Lee Han-gong family, who are the progenitors of the Jeonju family. It follows the royal law a lot, since it enshrines the progenitors of the kings. But the size is not very large. It looks like a small version of the Jongmyo. At the right there is a big Taeshil. It is the Taeshil which keeps the umbilical cord of the Yejong. The foundation date and the information that it is the Taeshil of the Yejong is written on the tombstone, which is placed on the turtle-shaped circle. How come the Taeshil of the Yejong is located at Jeonju? Nobody knows. The Tae means the umbilical cord, which was kept instead of being thrown away, because it was believed that there was a power of life in it. The umbilical cords of the royals were believed to have a direct relevance with the luck of the nation, so it was kept in a special way. The one at the Gyeonggijeon is that of the Yejong, and it has a unique shape that looks like the Buddhist tower.